Hello and welcome to the second ever Dawson Awards, the only award show that matters. You get a night of honoring movies over the past year, all from the lens of one person. I personally love movies, and particularly keeping up with most that come out. I've seen over 130 movies that came out in 2024, making me highly qualified to judge these awards. I'm willing to bet that's more than most Academy members. Enough waffling, let's do this. Or should I say, let's Dune Part 2 this. Starting off, we are giving the Best Supporting Actor categories. One way I differ from most award shows is that I don't let the actors fraud their categories. I don't care what you say in your for-year considerations. So, if Grande, Culkin, and Saldana aren't here, I don't want to hear I snubbed them from this category. Tell me I snubbed them from the lead category. Without further ado, these are your nominees for Supporting Actor.
Adam Pearson, A Better Man. Brian Tyree Henry, The Fire Inside. Clarence Macklin, Sing Sing. Jovan Adepto, His Three Daughters. Stanley Tucci, Conclave. Yuri Borisov, Anora.
And the winner is Clarence Macklin for Sing Sing, the most heartfelt performance of the year, and managing to be one of the most heartfelt and real performances ever. Macklin effortlessly plays himself and translates emotion unlike any other actor could. He was able to pull from real life feelings. He smashed onto the acting scene with this movie, giving a performance that will forever stand out. Now, the supporting actress category has a little bit more admin to go through. I have struggled with structuring the award show and questioned the reason behind splitting the acting categories by gender. There is a non-binary actor in this lineup. I had a discussion with several people, including non-binary friends. The reason I hesitate to combine the two awards is because it could lead to an imbalance of representation. I don't think I would personally fall victim to this, but other award shows would. And I like giving out awards. Combining the genders would cut the acting awards in half. So the solution that I don't love is simple. If the actor is non-binary, I will put them in the category that matches the gender of their character they played. It's not elegant, but it's what I have. Your nominees for supporting actress are
Adria Arjona, Hitman. Kaylee Spaney, Civil War. Elle Fanning, A Complete Unknown. Jack Haven, I Saw the TV Glow. Lady Gaga, Joker Folie à Deux. Natasha Lyonne, His Three Daughters.
The winner is Lady Gaga, Joker Folie à Deux. Look, the movie isn't as bad as people say, and there is one clear reason behind that. Gaga is simply electric on the screen. She has star charisma and holds your attention perfectly, takes everything and elevates it. So much of her success is down to her aura and charisma. She captivates on the screen and uses that aura perfectly. Now, throughout the evening, I will also be giving out mini awards. These vary from year to year, and there are no nominees. Instead, just a singular winner meant to honor that aspect of a movie. The first one of these is Best Original Song. Goes to Starburnt and Unkissed by Carolyn Polachek from I Saw the TV Glow. This next award is one I adore. I put it here to hopefully get more people to hear about these movies and seek them out. It also gives me more of a reason not to get stuck in the English-centric world of cinema. The nominees for non-English language film are
All We Imagine as Light. Black Box Diaries. Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person. Kill. Lapata Ladies. The Seed of the Sacred Fig.
And your winner is Kill. It was a great year for Asian cinema as a whole. 3 of the movies on this list being in Hindi, and there were some left out of the nominations from this region of the world. But Kill is easily the best representation of that, a truly unique action movie. Indian movies are often stereotyped to being silly musical, but Kill lives in the direct opposition of that. Ask anybody who follows award season what one award the Oscars should adapt, and you are most likely to get stunts. Stunts are vital parts of movies, and action movies are often underrepresented at award shows. Here are your nominees for Best Stunt Ensemble.
Dune Part 2. Furiosa, A Mad Max Saga. Gladiator 2. Kill. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
And your winner is Kill. With back-to-back award wins, the action in this movie is unreal. Close quarters combat that feels so real and authentic. Pure adrenaline of blood-fueled action, choreographed and performed amazingly. Movies like Kill are very rare. We don't get this type of stunt work very often. Now I have another mini award I think all award shows should adapt, and that is Best Animal. The winner this year is not Stella, but instead it is Dondas from Gladiator 2, who also takes home the second annual Best Monkey Award. There was fierce competition this year for that award, but I love this mischievous little guy. Now we enter the portion of the night dedicated to audio. It is half of all movies after all. It's half of this video. As I'm writing, I'm not sure how the audio quality will be. I can't use my normal mic while recording in this way, face to face, but we will see. However, the audio quality of these movies are great. Your nominees for Best Sound are
Blitz, The Brutalist, Good One, I Saw the TV Glow, Nickel Boys, The Substance.
And the winner is The Substance. I mean, it kinda had to be, right? I wasn't high on the movie, but the sound is phenomenal. Every gross action is perfectly accompanied by something that you hear that makes it worse. It's heart-pounding throughout. Now is time for a fun one. A needle drop is when a movie uses popular music. Embedding a well-known song into your movie can effectively communicate emotions, or can just be fun. It's always great to hear a song you know and love. And in one case, one of these movies made me like a Maroon 5 song. That's a miracle work. And the nominees for Best Needle Drop are
Greatest Day by Take That, Anora, Three Little Birds by Bob Marley and the Wailers, His Three Daughters,
Emotions by Brenda Lee, Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person,
Anthems of a 17-Year-Old by Broken Social Scene, I Saw the TV Glow, Memories by Maroon 5, Venom The Last Dance, Dancing Queen by ABBA, Venom The Last Dance, Thong Song by Cisco, Y2K.
The award goes to Dancing Queen by ABBA and Venom The Last Dance. That's right, the Venom movie won an award. The scene of Venom and Mrs. Chen dancing to ABBA is the best of this franchise. Silly and over the top. Pure fun that can't be matched. It might not have stood up emotionally to the others, but it was too fun to deny. Moving on to the Best Score category. One thing this award is not would be a soundtrack award. The needle drops do not affect this. The in-universe songs don't affect this award. This is the music going on in the background of the movie, the backing track. I also believe in fresh scores being recognized. Dune isn't going to get the nom for doing the same thing it did last time. But enough talking about what didn't make it. Your nominees are
The Brutalist, Challengers, Conclave, I Saw the TV Glow, Saturday Night, Sing Sing.
And the winner is The Brutalist. Easiest award of the night if I can be real. 10 minutes into this movie, you knew the score was top notch. The horns blaring as the boats pull up to the Statue of Liberty, and it never lets up from there. The Brutalist would be half the movie it is without this score. It gets you in the feels and the emotions the movie wants you to. Nothing else compares. The Best Poster Award is probably the dumbest major award I give. I'm not sure why I feel a need to give out nominations to 6 movies for this one, but last year's winner went on to be the Best Picture winner, so being nominated in this category could be a very good sign for your chances at the night. Here are your nominees in Best Poster.
Anora, Better Man, The Brutalist, Challengers, Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person, My First Film.
And the winner is Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person. I don't know if you could tell from the nominations, but I really like posters where the main character is in front of a black background. And I love the pink in this one to contrast that. Sasha cut off. This is a poster to hang on your wall. I want a full-sized version of this one. Our next award is for Best Costume Design. Get ready for 2 different Joker movies. I bet you didn't know that there were 2 of them this year. Here are the nominees for Best Costume Design.
Anora, Maria, Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person, The People's Joker, Joker Folie à Deux, Wicked.
And the win goes to Anora. Anora won this award with a single outfit, the puffy coat Annie puts on to go find Vanya. She was thrown into this world she was unfamiliar with. The Russian witch life, this high-class life of a Russian, and it had all been taken from her. The coat was her holding on to any power she could get a hold of. It's a stereotypical rich person coat. She was pretending to be somebody she wasn't. There were other great choices with the costume design, but that coat solidified a win for Anora. Costume design and production design are very similar awards and kind of go in tandem a lot of the time. Not always, but sometimes. So I'll move on to the nominees for that.
The Brutalist, Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person, I Saw the TV Glow, Megalopolis, Nosferatu, Wicked.
And the winner is Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person. I love the retro gothic world of this movie so much. The cousin's house having random hooks hanging down. The blood bags. I absolutely love the blood bags in this movie. Sometimes there isn't just a singular standout actor in a movie. The entire cast does well and meshes great. I use the Best Ensemble Cast Award as a way to award casts on their chemistry with each other, how every piece fits together. The nominees are
Anora. Challengers: Saturday Night, The Seed of the Sacred Fig, Sing Sing, His Three Daughters.
And the winner is Saturday Night. Gabriel Bebel centers the movie as lead actor, but there is around a dozen of really great supporting performances around him. Rachel Sennett, Lamore Morris, Corey Michael Smith, Ella Hunt, and J.K. Simmons. If I wanted, I could go on. The supporting cast in this rules. Everyone playing off each other so well. Makes the little moments like Ella Hunt and Matt Wood at the ice rink soar. I love all the little interactions of the cast. So much happens and they deliver on every front. The next category is editing. Nominees are
Anora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Good One, Nickel Boys, The Substance.
And the winner is Nickel Boys. This movie is unbelievably put together. I can't imagine the absolute undertaking that was editing this movie. The entire movie being in point of view meant the editor had a lot on their plate. They had to be on their A game, and Nicolas Monsoir was. And your next mini award is for Best Makeup, and the winner is A Different Man. They made Sebastian Stan into Adam Pearson. I don't really understand how that's possible. Watching the behind the scenes of this is really crazy. Earlier in the video, I had the audio section. Now I get onto the other half of movies, the visual side. The first one is one I strongly believe should be implemented into more award shows. It's best lighting and coloring. This year, we got some awfully colored movies, some awfully lit ones too. I missed old Hollywood, when we had a real color, no washed out sets. The two factors are close enough I feel comfortable grouping them as an award. The art of color grading is not dead. Properly lighting your movies is not dead, and these nominees prove that.
Anora, The Brutalist, Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person, I Saw the TV Glow, Joker, Folie à Deux, Nickel Boys.
The winner of Best Lighting and Coloring is I Saw the TV Glow. A decent amount of these awards, I feel like I don't have to say much. If you have seen the movie, you know why it won that award. But that's doubly true for I Saw the TV Glow winning here. All I have to do is show that one shot of Owen and Maddie watching TV that every article uses. The colors are so rich and define so much of the story as well. This is the Best Visual Animation Award, but I want to be clear. This is not a Best Animated Picture Award. I believe animated movies should be judged the same as live action. If you aren't good enough to get nominated anywhere, I'm not giving you a pity award. There is no extra award. That's how I feel most shows treat the category. Instead, I want to make this award to highlight the work the animators do. It is different from live action movies. It would be weird to put an animated movie into cinematography because there isn't a camera. But there are amazing animators producing gorgeous visuals. This is to highlight one aspect of these movies in the same way Best Costume Design is. We have 3 unique styles here, so the nominees for Best Visual Animation are
Memoirs of a Snail, Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim, Flow.
And the winner is Lord of the Rings, War of Rohirrim. All 3 of these movies stood apart from most traditional animation in their own ways, and the best looking to me was Lord of the Rings, particularly the scene of Hera and the eagles out in the mountains. I just really loved the look of this movie, moving from the animated visuals to the camera movements of live action. These are your nominees for Best Cinematography.
Anora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Good One, Nickel Boys, Queer.
And the winner is The Brutalist. They shot this on film and did it in such a refreshing way. There aren't many movies of this scale and precision coming out anymore. The camera work adds to the epic feeling that this has, works in rhythm with the other aspects of movie making. I do not find myself watching documentaries all that often. They aren't brought up and get pushed to the back most of the time. But every time I watch a good one, I tell myself I'm silly and need to watch more. This year, there are 5 documentaries I believe deserve to be talked about and get a nomination. So here they are, your nominees for Best Documentary.
Black Box Diaries. Bray Wyatt becoming immortal. Daughters? No Other Land. Instruments of a Beating Heart.
The winner is Black Box Diaries. All the typical language when you talk about documentaries can be used here. Devastating, emotional, thought-provoking. This movie just affected me to my core. It's deeply personal. Shiroro Ito showed herself in a vulnerable time, and this is an important movie, something I think we should be showing kids and talking about more. Moving from a category that can be deeply frustrating into one that's light. Time for some goofs and gaffes. The nominees for funniest movie are
Anora, Hitman, Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person, Megalopolis, T-Blockers, The People's Joker.
And the winner is Anora, Annie arguing and fighting with the goons, Igor tying her up, and the other guy arguing with them about that. It's constantly getting laughs out of me. The last hour of this turns into a complete screwball slapstick comedy while keeping the story and emotions. I mean, the scene where Vanya tells the judge he was intoxicated. I just can keep going on with how funny this was and how many little moments there were. I have an idea in my head what this next mini award is, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to articulate it. But the winner of the Artistic Achievement Award is my first film. This year, there were several movies that were complete visions of one person. A director showed their soul and poured everything into a movie. I like this movie, but I don't think I've done it justice over the course of the show. My first film is the type of movie that makes me want to make movies. It's a statement piece, so that's why it's getting an Artistic Achievement Award. Enough of those dumb, meaningless awards. We enter the proper stage of the night. The big hitters come out to play. These are my Big Six awards. The highest honor a movie can get is to be nominated for one of these. Forget winning an Oscar or making $1 billion. Every filmmaker's dream ought to be to smell one of these awards. And the first of the Big Six, not original, not adapted, we have one category for the writing. The nominees for Best Screenplay are
Anora, Conclave, His Three Daughters, Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person, Good One, Sing Sing.
And the winner is Anora. This movie was a writer's dream. Anora just took home the funniest award, which largely comes down to writing. But Anora has the added aspect of an entertaining, emotional throughline. It's so delicately written. Nothing is ever sat in your lap. The movie lets you decide how to feel, and I felt a lot of emotions due to the screenplay here. This next award is another one that only I seem to do, but it's my favorite to come up with the nominees for. It's so fun looking for 20 best scenes, but what isn't fun is having to pick the winner. I wanted to get this video out last week, but I slightly put it off because I wasn't sure which of two scenes I should pick. They are both film perfection, but I did choose one. Anyway, here are the nominees for best scene.
The Goons Arrive, Anora. Armit's Revenge / title drop, Kill. Elizabeth confronts Harrison, the Brutalist.
Trust the Process, Sing Sing.
Notepad Conversation, Hitman. Art vs. Patrick, Challengers. Divine G and Divine I, Heart to Heart, Sing Sing. The Coliseum Boat Battle, Gladiator 2. Silent Disco, The Greatest Hits. Singing Three Little Birds, His Three Daughters. Armit Sends a Message to the Bandits, Kill. The Lonely Hike, Good One. The Final Minutes Before Going Live, Saturday Night. Venom Sacrifices Himself for Eddie, Venom The Last Dance. The Final Car Ride, Black Box Diaries. Gretchen and Alma Talk Through Sign Language, Cuckoo. The Greatest Vape Hit Ever, Conclave. Sasha's Fangs Sprout for the First Time, Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person. Annie and Igor Embrace, Anora. Hera Kills Wolf, Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim.
The winner for best scene is The Lonely Hike, Good One. Ultimately, this is the most emotionally impactful scene of the year. While high technical execution. In the movie, Sam is hurt by a close family friend suggesting they sleep together. After telling her father, she is brushed off. She goes on a hike by herself, surrounded by beautiful scenery, while crushed with the emotional weight of what just happened, unable to appreciate the nature while feeling isolated. No other movie scene has communicated emotion in the same way this did. I was Sam and felt every breath she took, wholly relatable, mirroring her bursts of frustration. It's something I can't articulate, undeniable, Filmmaking. This was an extremely close race with Annie and Igor embracing. I love that scene in the context of Sean Maker's filmography. Both are amazing moments in film. Lead acting nominees are often some of the most competitive categories. To be real, getting into this year's lead actor wasn't that hard. I don't have a huge list of people missing out. I believe that these are the 6 best performances, and I don't really question that. But the competition among them is fierce. I've changed who won this award 4 times. Yeah, at different points, 4 of these guys were penciled in at the winner at one point or the other. So here are your nominees for Best Lead Actor.
Adrian Brody, The Brutalist. Colin Domingo, Sing Sing. Daniel Craig, Queer. Gabriel LaBelle, Saturday Night. Justice Smith, I Saw the TV Glow. Lakshya Lawani, Kill.
The winner is Colin Domingo, Sing Sing. The deciding factor was rewatching the clip of Trust the Process scene while gathering clips for this video. Domingo carries the emotional weight of this movie and amplifies it. There is a life to his acting, a humanity that you don't see very often. His character has shields up in the movie, grows further frustrated and breaks down. He plays every stage of that perfectly. Colin Domingo is such a phenomenal actor. He managed to be the only person to get nominated for my award share 2 years. He managed to be the only person to get nominations for my award show 2 years in a row, and he gets his first win here. Now, Best Actress does have a list of people who were on the cusp of nominations. Daisy Ridley, Vera Drew, Lucy Bowen, Odessa Young, Ariana Grande, and Saoirse Ronan were all considered at one point. It was such a stacked category where any of these women could take home the prize. These last 3 awards were the hardest to choose just one winner for, but I managed to. These are the nominees for Best Lead Actress.
Elizabeth Olsen, His 3 Daughters. Lily Collins, Good One. Hunter Schafer, Cuckoo. Margaret Qualley, The Substance. Mikey Madison, Anora. Sarah Monpiet, Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person.
And your winner is Sarah Monpiet for Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person. The reason I love this movie as much as I do is Sarah. Every aspect is good, don't get me wrong, but what elevates this to an all-timer is Sarah's portrayal. Of Sasha, playing the character to be so real and feelable. I related deeply to Sasha. If it hasn't been clear, I think actors are at their best when being relatable, turning these big emotions into something I can feel. I love the character of Sasha, and a large portion, and I mean large portion of that, is how well Sarah plays the role. She disappears into the character. The penultimate award is for Best Director. I think I handle this category a little differently than most award shows do. Technical execution of a movie does play a factor, and a big one, but I also take into account the surrounding circumstances of a film's production. That includes budget, political climates, and other stressors. This award is meant to highlight directors who succeeded in all aspects, not just ones with a big budget. The nominees are
Alice McKay, T-Blockers. Brady Corbet, The Brutalist. Jane Schobrun, I Saw the TV Glow. Mohamed Raziloff, The Seed of the Sacred Fig. Ramel Ross, Nickel Boys. Sean Baker, Anora.
And the winner is Ramel Ross, Nickel Boys. He took what could be gimmicky and grating, the POV nature of the movie, and turned it into something magical. He managed to teach the audience an entirely new cinematic language throughout the movie. At the start, it feels unfamiliar, and it's hard to invest in. But with time, all the notions go out the window, and I was on board rather quickly. This is the type of movie that should be studied. If you want to be a better filmmaker, watch and dissect Nickel Boys, and that can be thanks to Ramel Ross. Now, time for the main event, my favorite movie of the year, the best movie of the year. I'm not wasting any more time. Here are your nominees for Best Picture.
Anora, Black Box Diaries, The Brutalist, Conclave, Good One, His 3 Daughters, Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person, I Saw the TV Glow, Kill, Saturday Night.
And the winner is Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person. This movie takes home its 4th award of the video. I'm not going to ramble on too long about this. I made an 8-minute video all about it. There was one movie this year I felt the immediate need to talk about, and it was Humanist Vampire. I adore it with everything. It's a true gem that I don't think enough people watched. Congrats to Humanist Vampire for becoming the second ever Best Picture winner at the Dawson Awards. And there goes another year of my award. 2 in a row. It's now become a tradition. Stats are starting to emerge, which is fun. Based on the previous 2 examples, the movie that wins Best Picture next year will win Best Poster and not have a director nominee. Will a film be able to break 4 awards? Only time will tell. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment, and like. This video will be the start of weekly videos. I haven't decided the day as of recording this, but I plan to start releasing a video every Monday or Tuesday, so see you in a week's time. Really, Toulouse?